The Brown family is facing one of the most intense turning points in sister wives history. In a season filled with confessions, confrontations, and emotional breakdowns, Kody Brown is now forced to confront the consequences of decades of strained relationships, not only with his wives, but with most of his 18 children. This episode reveals everything, from a tense four-way reunion with Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, to Kody admitting he might need therapy, to Madison cutting contact for years, to Robyn accusing the ex-wives of influencing the kids, and Janelle preparing for a spiritual divorce that could officially close the chapter on a 29-year relationship. As new truths surface and old wounds reopen, the question becomes impossible to ignore. Is the Brown family finally past the point of repair? Today, we uncover every angle, every confession, and every emotional moment that is reshaping the future of Sister Wives forever. Now I am Uncover. Sister Wives. Kody Brown explains to Robyn Brown why he wants to go to therapy. Mary, Janelle, Kody and Robyn Brown are finally reuniting in this week's episode of Sister Wives. It's safe to say there was some tension in the group. After the awkward encounter with his exes, Kody opened up to Robyn about his estranged relationship with his kids, revealing he wants to go to therapy. Meanwhile, Janelle reveals the final step she wants to take to officially be done with Kody. Christine also starts to question if she is good at monogamy. Sister Wives airs Sundays at 10:09 on TLC. Now I am Uncover. Kody Brown estrangement deepens as daughter Madison cuts contact for years. Janelle Brown revealed a painful family rift on a recent episode of TLC's Sister Wives. She confirmed her daughter, Madison Brush, has not spoken to father Kody Brown in 2 to 3 years. This admission highlights the ongoing and severe estrangement within the polygamist family. The disclosure came as the family discussed Kody's fractured relationships with most of his adult children. Kody remains close only with his 3 eldest children from his marriage to Robyn Brown. Family fracture extends across multiple households. The estrangement is not limited to Madison. Kody's relationships with the majority of his 18 children have become severely strained. According to TLC footage, this widespread family divide has been a central storyline of the show's recent season. Madison explained her decision on her podcast, The Authentic Society. She cited her father's disrespect for boundaries and his demanding nature as primary reasons for the separation. She expressed frustration with having to constantly play by his rules. Kody has acknowledged the problem, referring to the situation as the failure of the family. He claimed on the show that he has reached out to his children multiple times. He suggested the lack of relationship is due to their failure to reciprocate his efforts. However, Robyn Brown, Kody's last remaining wife, has suggested the ex-wives are partly responsible. She theorized that influencing from the mothers has deepened the divide with the children. This perspective has been firmly rejected by both Christine and Janelle Brown. Now I am Uncover. Sister Wives Robyn Brown suggests Kody Brown's exes influenced his feud with his kids. While Robyn Brown suggested on the November 23 episode of Sister Wives that Kody Brown's exes played a role in his estrangement from their children, Christine Brown and Janelle Brown aren't having it. Much like Taylor Swift, Kody Brown's exes Christine Brown and Janelle Brown would very much like to be excluded from this narrative. Discussing her role in former spouse Kody's ongoing estrangement from the majority of his adult children, Christine shared, On Sister Wives November 23 episode, I'm just exhausted and so tired of being blamed for how his kids feel about him. It's his responsibility and not mine. Agreed Janelle, in a separate confessional. Look, I wish I had a lot of influence on my adult children. Boy, things would be really different. And yet, years into Kody having a rocky relationship with his grown kids, save for Dayton, 25, Aurora, 23, and Brianna, 21, his eldest three with Robyn Brown, his sole remaining wife believes his exes may have unknowingly deepened the divide. I think there's some hurt feelings and misunderstandings and some influencing that's been happening, Robyn shared in a conversation with Kody. Some pretty intense influencing. And whether Kody's former brides, including first wife Mary Brown, intended to have a mother knows best effect, I don't think parents actually completely realize how much little things they say actually influence the way their children think about the other parent, Robyn detailed in a confessional. And in plural marriage, dad's not around the same amount as mom. As of late, Kody hasn't been around at all, Janelle revealing in the November 9 episode that their oldest daughter Madison Brush hasn't spoken to him in years. He doesn't have any respect for boundaries, Maddie explained on a 2024 episode of her The Authentic Society podcast of her decision to go no contact with her father. And you have to play by his rules, and I just don't care to do that. But now Kody may be willing to change his strategy. Speaking to Robyn on the November 23 episode, he floated the idea of finding a therapist to help him in, sort of getting around some of my issues with my kids, my older kids, and trying to get a place where I'm comfortable communicating with them. And while he was the one left pulling the knife from his kidney, he acknowledged that he had some words that cut deep as well. When Robyn suggested that the situation has been very, very confusing and tough for his kids to understand, Kody admitted, I had a lot of mean things to say about their mothers as part of the problem. These days he's doing his best to focus on solutions, revealing, I've reached out to every one of my children, and multiple times. And if they don't have a relationship with me, it's because they're not reciprocating. Ultimately, though, everyone was likely to suffer, Robyn surmised. As she put it, no matter what any of them say, there will always be a Kody-sized hole in their hearts if you're not there. It's just one of many truths she and the rest of the cast have shared this season. Keep reading to check out all the confessions they've made. Janelle Brown is considering a spiritual divorce from ex-Kody Brown. Officially done with former husband Kody Brown, and his nice pecs and six-pack abs, Janelle Brown revealed in Sister Wives Season 20 opener that she's borrowing a page from Mary Brown's playbook. Never legally entwined to Kody during their 29-year marriage, I had sort of thought about a spiritual divorce a long time ago and didn't even realize it was an option, the patriarch's second wife detailed on the September 28 premiere. And so when Mary got one, I'm like, oh, hey, Mary, who do I call? And her former sister wife, who was granted a spiritual release from their former church on the grounds of abandonment, was more than happy to fill in some blanks. Said Janelle, she has been kind of helping me get in touch with everybody. Now I am uncover why Kody Brown thinks he has a strained relationship with most of his adult kids. Kody has a theory about why his bonds with the majority of his adult kids, save for Robyn's eldest Dayton, Aurora and Brianna, are kinda garbage. I think most of the relationships between me and my adult children are strained, he acknowledged on the October 5 episode. It's an issue of trash talk and innuendo, and it has challenged loyalties and trust on all sides. And these days, not many of his grown kids are on Team Kody. Though Kody Brown, one of his 6 children with Christine, had been the most outwardly supportive of her father, months after she and husband Tony Brown made the move to North Carolina with their 3 children, she gave her take on the rift. "I think that if he took more accountability in any of his actions, his kids, maybe not all of them, but at least some of them, would reach out," she noted during an October 2024 fan Q&A shared on the Instagram account @withoutacristobal. Instead of blaming the children, or blaming how they feel about his relationship with his other wife, or blaming the parents, or blaming gossip or whatever, if he just said, "Look, I understand I did blank wrong. I'm sorry. Can we talk about it?" I feel like that would go such a long way. The fractures in the Brown family run deeper than ever, from Madison's years-long silence, to Kody's acknowledgement of hurtful words, to Robyn pointing fingers at Christine and Janelle, to Janelle finally preparing her spiritual divorce. But as this season shows, healing is still possible, only if Kody is truly ready to confront the pain he caused and take accountability for the relationships he has lost. Will therapy be the turning point? Will any of his adult children reconnect? And is this the moment the original sister-wives family structure collapses forever? One thing is clear. This story is far from over, and the next chapter may be the most explosive yet. If you want more deep dives into sister-wives drama, breakdowns, and weekly updates, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me in the comments. Do you think Kody can rebuild these relationships, or is it too late?